Hello everyone. So today we are going to start with the next chapter, which is decimals. Now decimal means point, right? If we are going to consider this figure, in this point is called as the decimal point. To the left side of this point we are going to have the whole number part, and to the right side we are going to have the decimal number part, right? If I'm going to write here 3.5, this is the number, this is the decimal, this is the whole number, and this is going to be after the decimal, so this is going to be decimal part, right? Now on the basis of this we are going to start with the exercise, but before doing the exercise we are going to have this table. Now what is this table? Just see, you all know that when we are considering the whole numbers, it always starts from ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, and so on, and then the decimal comes. Now what will come after the decimal? After the decimal we are going to start with 10th position, 10th, 100th, 1000th, like this it will go on. Now when this is there, we are going to multiply with 1. Tens means multiply by 10, 100 means multiply by 100, 1000 means multiply by 1000, then 10,000 means multiply by 10,000, and so on. This 10th means after the decimal means multiply by 1 upon 10. 10th means in divide, and in divide what we are going to place? 10, so 1 upon 10. 100th, th is there, that means 1 upon 100. 1000th, th is there, that means 1 upon 1000. So this is the table on the basis of which we are going to use the questions, and we'll be doing the expanded form. Okay, now let's do exercise 6.1. question number 1 is write in expanded form. The first is 25.7. Now what you're going to do is, on the top of it just write the positions. 5, now before the decimal if I'm going to consider, it is ones place, tens place, and after the decimal this is the 10th place. So I am going to write it as 2 is at tens place, so I am going to multiply this 2 with 10. 5 is at ones place, so I am going to multiply 5 with 1, and 7 is at 10th place, so 7 will be multiplied by 1 upon 10. 10th means 1 upon 10, so I am going to multiply by 1 upon 10. Now to combine them together, we are going to combine them with the sign of plus. This is going to be your expanded form of this. This is your A part. Let us do B part. 401.95. Now B part is 401.95. Now again, before the decimal ones, tens, hundreds, and after the decimal this 9 is at 10th place, 5 is at 100th place. So how you are going to write? 4 you will multiply by 100, 0 you will multiply by 10, 1 you will multiply by 1 because 1 is at the ones place, so I am going to multiply by 1, plus 9 into 9 is at 10th place, 10th means 1 upon 10, plus 5 is at 100th place, so it is going to be 1 upon 100, and this is your B part. That's how you are going to expand. Now let's do C part. You can see A and B part. Now let us do the C part. C part is 8.063. 8.063. Now 8 is at the ones place, so 8 will be multiplied with 1. 0 is at the 10th place. 6 is at the 100th place. 3 is at the 1000th place. So for that what I am going to do? 0 will be multiplied with 1 upon 10. 6 will be multiplied with 1 upon 100, and 3 will be multiplied with 1 upon 1000, and to combine them together we are going to add the sign of plus between them. That's it, and this is the expanded form of C part. Now D part and E part you will try by yourself. Let us move to question number 2. In question number 2 it is write the place value of the underlined digit. Now these are the parts given to you, and in each of the parts there is one digit which is underlined. This is like 137.81. Now this is the underlined digit. You have to tell what will be the place value of this. Now if this is at before the decimal, it is ones and then tens. Now when this is at tens place, that means I am going to multiply 3 with 10, and answer will be 30. So this 30 is the place value of this 3 at this point. This is going to be the place value, right? So this is your A part. Similarly, B part, 20.065. Now here 6 is the underlined digit, and you can see that after the decimal, this point is going to be the 10th, then 100th, then 1000th. So this is the 100th position. So that means 6 will be multiplied by 1 upon 100. Answer will be 6 upon 100. This is going to be the place value. Next, C part, 532.947. Now after the decimal, if I will see that 7 is the underlined digit. After the decimal, this is 10th, 100th, 1000th. So 7 I will multiply by 1000, and that is going to give me 7 upon 1000. D part, you will try by yourself. 9 you can see at the 10th place. Multiply it with 1 upon 10. And similarly, E part is 512.004. Now if you will see, the underlined digit is 5, which is before the decimal. Now when this is before the decimal, ones, tens, 100. So 5 will be multiplied by 100 and it will give you 500. Okay, just make sure before the decimal you have to multiply, and after the decimal you are going to divide. Now let's do the next question, which is, from the following form 3 groups of the like decimals. Now what are the like decimals? I want to explain you firstly. Like decimal means all the numbers, if like this it is given 316.51, 3724.73, like this. Now these two are the like terms. Why? Because after the decimal the number of digits are same. All those numbers which are having after the decimal same digits, same number of digits, that means they are going to be like decimals. Now in this, what you are going to do is, this box is already given you in the book. Out of this box you are going to frame 3 groups in such a way that in each group like decimals are going to be there. Now if I am going to talk about after the decimal, one digit is there, that means 9.6, then 823.4. These two are like, so I am going to place here in the first group. 9.6, 823.4. After the decimal, one digit. After the decimal, one digit. Now next, what is that? 74.9. So this will come in this first group. After this, which one is having after the decimal only one digit? 140.7. This. So this will come. Rest nothing is there, so I will not keep. So that means in group 1 all these are the like terms in which after the decimal only one digit is there. So this is group 1. Now let us do group 2. One digit done after the decimal. Now let us see after the decimal 2 digits. 02. I have placed here 356.02. Next, 28.56. This is also there after the decimal 2 digits. So 28.56. Next, these are 3 digits. So this will not come in group 2. These are 3 digits. This will not come in group 2. 3 digits. It will not come. 309.78. 2 digits are there. So it will come here. 309.78. This is also done. This is also done. Now this will come in group 2. Any other from this? No, it is not there. So only 3 numbers are there which will come in group 2. That means all the numbers in which after decimal 2 digits are there. Now let us frame group 3. In group 3, after the decimal 3 digits. This is there. 563.248. After the decimal 3 digits are there. So I have kept it here. Now 30.006. After decimal 3 digits are there. So 30. I have not written, but I'll write 30.006. This will also come. Okay. Then 18.105. This will also come here. And rest 79 will not come. 4.0001. But after the decimal, these are 4 digits. So this will not come in this. So only these 3 numbers will come in group 3. Okay. And the numbers now which are left, they all are alike. The numbers which are left, for example, which numbers are left? 79, 4.0001. These are unlike, so we are not going to place it in any of the groups. Okay, so this was your question number 3. Now let's move to question number 4. Question 4 is, you have to compare the following decimals. Now you have to tell out of these decimals which number is going to be the greater one. Out of these two numbers, which number is greater? Now 98.235, 105.27. For comparing means either greater than, less than, or equals to. These 3 signs should be there. Firstly, check before decimal what is it? 98, and here also before decimal what is it? 105. Out of 98 and 105, which is the greater one? 105. So that means this complete decimal number is going to be the greater one. Okay, next, see the next one, B part. 216.7 and this is 21.68. Now again, just see before the decimal, this is 216 and this is 21. Now 216 and 21, 216 is greater, so that means this will come. Okay, next, 756.2349, 756.2439. So now before the decimal 756, after here also before the decimal 756. So we cannot conclude which one is the greater one. So what we are going to do, we are going to compare each digit after this. 2, 2, still we are not able to identify. 3, 4. Now out of 3 and 4, which is the greater one? 4 is the greater one, so that means this number is going to be the greater one. So this sign will come. Next, 53.01, 53.001. In this, before decimal 53, we cannot conclude anything. After the decimal, this is 0, this is 0. Again, we cannot conclude which is the greater one. 1, 0. Now, out of 1 and 0, which is the greater one? 1 is the greater. So, that means this number is going to be the greater one. Next, let us see. 360.88, 360.889. Again, check. 360, 360. It is same. 8, 8, 8, 8. Now, nothing is there, so that means I am going to place here 0. When nothing is there, and here was the third digit 9. When no digit is there at the third place, I am going to place there 0, and here it is already 9. So out of 0 and 9, which is the greater one? 9 is the greater one. So that means this number is going to be greater now. Right? So this was your question number 4, all the parts. Now once you have understood this question number 4, question number 5 and 6 are based on the same. You just have to identify which is the greater one, which is the smallest one, and according to that you have to arrange all the numbers in ascending or descending order. Now if you are going to see question number 5, A part, you have to arrange all these in the ascending order. Ascending means from small to big you have to move. Firstly, let us check which is the smallest. Out of this, firstly check all the numbers which are before the decimal. 4, 2, 125, 39. Now out of these 4, 2, 125 and 39, 2 is the smallest. So that means this complete number is going to come firstly. This has to be written firstly, 2.375. This is done. Next, after the 2, what is left now? 4, 125 and 39. Which is the greatest now? Out of these 4, 125 and 39, which is the smallest? 4. So after this number, I am going to write 4.05. So here will come 4.05. Next, these two numbers are done. Now we are going to talk about these two numbers. Out of 125 and 39, which is the smallest? 39. So that we will write 39.21, and only one number is left. So write it as it is. Okay, so this was your A part, in which you have to arrange all of these in the ascending order. Now next, B part is 94.13, 94.06, 94.854 and 94.5. Now you can see that before the decimal 94, 94, 94, 94 is there. So I cannot conclude which is the smallest one. Now I am going to start looking at the digits which are after the decimal. This is 1, 0, 8, 5. Out of 1, 0, 8 and 5, the smallest one is 94.06. 0 is the smallest. So this complete number I am going to write firstly. Okay, so this I have written here. Next, what is left now? 1, 8, 5. Out of 1, 8 and 5, which is the smallest? 1 is the smallest. So 94.13 will come here. Okay, next, 94.854, 94.5. Now 8 and 5, which is the smallest? This one is the smallest. 94.5 will come here. And what is left? 94.854. So you are going to write it at the last. This was your ascending order. Now question number 6 is, arrange the following in descending order. Descending means big to small. Now you are going to identify which is the biggest number that you are going to write firstly, and then likewise you are going to move to the smallest number. Now the A part is 17.492, 5.08, 201.56, 34.90. In this you have to arrange in the descending order, means from big to small. Now you can see from the before the decimal 17, 5, 201, 34. So out of these four numbers 201 is the greatest. So I will write 201.56. Next, this is done. Now the next is left is 17, 5, 34, which is left. 34 is the greatest now out of these left ones. So I will write the next number as 34.90. This is also done. Now these two numbers are left. Out of these two numbers, 17 and 5, 17 is the greatest. So 17.492. This will come and the last number will be 5.08. So this is your descending order. Now B part. B part is 88.1, 8.801, 888.01, 88.001. Now in this, let us check how to write in descending order. Firstly, check the numbers which are before the decimal. 88, 8, 888, 88. Now you can see that 888, 888, this is the number which is the greatest. So I am going to write it firstly. This number is done. Now the next number is 88, 8 and 88. But here we are having two numbers which are of the 88. So that means I still have to check which is the greatest one. After the decimal it is 1 and here after the decimal it is 0. So out of 1 and 0, which is the greatest one? 1 is the greater. So I am going to write here this number firstly, 88.1. This is done. This is also done. Now these two numbers are left and out of these two I can identify very easily 88 is the greatest one. So 88.001 I will write here and this 8.801 at the last. This is your descending order. You can try ascending order also in this question for your practice. And this was your exercise 6.1. Okay. Complete this exercise in the notebooks. Thank you.